Oh, wow. Okay. That just happened like really instantly. I wasn't expecting it. And honestly, I didn't even know what to expect. But okay, yeah, I am. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Um, I just like recently decided that I'm streaming. I even forgot my music. Yeah, I decided that I'm gonna start streaming, and then I was like, okay, let's do this, and nothing is working. Nothing is working the way it's supposed to. My internet is going all sorts of nuts. I hope you can hear this music. It's from the lo-fi chill playlist that I made with My Secret Bistro playing in the background. I hope it's not too loud also, because like I don't have any of the stuff to check that out. Yeah, I'm very amateur when it comes to like PC stuff and everything. But I'm kind of like adept at using PC stuff, but the YouTube thing is new, even though I've been doing it like 9 months, which is like so crazy. I never would have thought that I could be doing YouTube for 9 months or like for 2 days or anything. I guess everyone dreams of like being a streamer or being in front of the camera or whatever, but those are like just pipe dreams, you know. They're not even remotely a reality for most people because a lot of people simply just don't have the courage to do the things that they really just want to do. Sorry, I'm just typing a message for the chat thing. I had no idea I had to do all this kind of stuff, but it's so fun, you know, to be learning about yourself and like pushing yourself in areas because I think that it's important to try new things. Sometimes we get so stuck in the things that we want to do or that we are used to doing that we just completely forget that new things help us find out who we are. And so, yeah, doing this YouTube thing is like really new for me, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. I'm enjoying learning like who I am through YouTube and what are the things that like draw my attention. What issues do I think need to be spoken about that nothing is being said about or no one in my immediate circle is doing anything about? And yeah, so that's really kind of why I started the channel. And just to talk about things that I felt were important, that like everyone else around me was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm not really at the stage of being able to do much about the issues that I see in the world that I feel need to be dealt with. I've mentioned this on my channel a lot. I'm going through like a ton of things at the same time, and it's hard. It's hard putting yourself into this frame of I gotta do all of this over again, or I gotta start fresh, I gotta start new, when you never pictured that this is how things were gonna go. And when you've got a child as well, right? You can be doing a 10 million things, but you've got to find space to put that kid in there some way because that is a valuable and valued person. And sometimes it's hard to be like, okay, YouTube and kid and housework and things and other stuff and all these other projects and work stuff as well. And it can be really overwhelming. So if you are someone that has been going through that or been going through that kind of pressure, even if you like just in your workspace, um, yeah, I'm here to support you as best that I can. And I'm here to also tell you that you're doing great. You are doing the best that you can. So don't stress about those things. Just keep pushing. You maybe not going to get it perfect the first time. You maybe not even going to do great for quite a while. And you have to just kind of reconcile yourself to the fact that maybe things are going to be crap for a long time until you get into the swing of just going ahead and doing the stuff that makes you happy and that you find valuable, you know? So that that might take you some time. Yeah, let me just finish typing this message. Welcome to my stream. Hmm, hmm. I think I type the word hello with a W at the end. That's questionable. Yeah, I'm leaving it like that. Anyway, hi, I'm Peachy Pie, and this is my house. Well, technically not my house, but this is the house where I'm living. And here's what I planned for today. I was gonna go live on TikTok and I was gonna dance. And I say it like that because, first of all, I don't dance. I can't dance. I suck at dancing. Okay, I'm just being honest with you. And there's a serious reason behind that. But before I get into that, like, I just want to talk about what the plans on stream were. Right. So I was gonna dance and I was gonna read comments and do all these cool things and whatever it is. And then I was gonna be like, okay, cool. Now that that's done, yay for me, because like I thought about like what I can do, and I felt like streaming is the next best step for me to challenge myself and to keep moving forward. And so I thought that you can just live stream on TikTok, but apparently you can't. You need 1,000 subscribers to live stream on TikTok, and I had no idea. So I set up all my things. My speaker wasn't working. My laptop was running slow. I think I had a virus because there were like 12 gigs of space being used up in my recycle bin. And I'm going to have to take care of that pronto. Yeah. But so I was planning to do this way because I've seen a lot of people doing this thing where they exercise or whatever, and then they come back and they check comments and respond to comments and exercise. And I'm like, okay, okay. I'm nervous as all hell, but I think I can do that at least. I think I can like just go on and try that. So I went onto TikTok and nope, couldn't stream there. Then I was like, okay, okay, I need to get a good camera. I need all the stuff like that. So I thought, let me try and stream through my phone. Can't do that. You need at least 50 subscribers on YouTube. And so I'm sitting here in a panic thinking, oh my word, I plan to go live today and crap, nothing is working. What do I do? And so I thought to myself, hang on a second. I know someone else that streamed using the computer. They used OBS Studio, I think it's called, to stream on the computer, and that worked out. So I was like, okay, there must not be a limit for live streaming from PC. Luckily, I've got a built-in camera on my PC, and so we're okay. I'm sorry if it's a bit fuzzy. As you can see, I did nothing to my hair. I didn't even. Oh wait, I didn't even know that was there. I didn't do makeup or anything because I wasn't planning this and I didn't know what was gonna happen. And so I just went with it because I have learned in my very long 27 years, a century and 2 years thereafter, a quarter century, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm not 100 years old. But yeah, so I have learned that you have to lean in. I know this is probably like a Sheryl Sandberg thing, but you have to lean into the things that you're afraid of doing because that is where you can enjoy your life the most. And I think that's one of the most valuable lessons that I've learned in my entire life journey is is that you have to just lean into doing these things that you feel too afraid to do or you feel self-conscious about. And that brings me back to the whole thing where I was like, I can't dance. And the serious reason why I can't dance is because I am a plus size person and I have been self conscious about my weight my freaking entire life. Okay. So it's not just people that would point out things, it would be like also in my home where people from my own family would point out my weight or would judge me or something for like trying to eat like a normal person amongst everyone else when I'm a larger weight because they would assume, I guess, that because I'm bigger, I must eat more or I must be eating more. I must be like just overindulging somewhere. They wouldn't give me the benefit of the doubt. And for like the largest period of my life, I would order like salads everywhere that I eat because it was kind of expected of me. Like she can't order the cheeseburger and enjoy herself, enjoy a meal because it's like, oh, you want to eat that? Oh, you want to have dessert after your meal, all that stuff like that. it was like like there was this pressure from people to like try and curb my weight gain or to curb what I'm eating, and as a side effect, it curbed my self-esteem and curbed my enjoyment of life as well. So thank you, family. Thanks so much for ruining my self-esteem for the better part of my life so far. Um, the point that I kind of got over that, right? I would say the point that I got over that was when I just started to think about the human body, and I just started to go, "Oh, this is exhausting. It's so exhausting to be so afraid to live and just do things. It's annoying, I would have to say. Really, it's just really exhausting to have to go and be like, oh, I can't eat this, I can only eat that. Even while that's the thing you want to eat, but you will only eat that because that's the thing that's going to help keep you in that shape or whatever thing may be. It's exhausting. I've been on diet since I was a kid. Um, there was one year for Christmas actually that one of my parents, I'm not yet to shade anyone, actually bought, you won't believe this, one of my parents actually bought um what's the stuff called again? Like like Brooklaks, but like the ones that come in the little chocolate stuff. Um, yeah, because my parents assumed that if I just ate the stuff that was gonna make me bottom my world out on the toilet, that I would lose weight, and that obviously doesn't work like that. But unfortunately, because it was in chocolate form, and I think I was like 11 or 12 at the time, possibly around 12. Um, and nothing happened actually after I ate the stuff. And because I was so emotionally distraught, I used to binge eat on sweets and things like that because of that emotional distraughtness and the struggle for understanding my worth and my value is not based on my appearance because I was told this repeatedly. And so I kind of ate all of the chocolates, and I wasn't supposed to. I didn't know that it could be dangerous for me or anything. But I ate it all because it was chocolate and because I was so emotionally distraught. And it was only until like this year when last year, I guess. But like the beginning of this year, I'm 27 now. So it's been 15 years later. And only now I understood why it was that I binge ate the whole chocolate. And it was because someone put a pressure on me and made me feel less than. And that just makes me so sad. But I don't want to like I don't want to insult people. I'm not here to expose family members and stuff like that. But I thought I would do the brave thing today, which was what I intended to do. And aside from just going live, I am going to stand up and you can see all of me if you can. I'm going to move all the way back. So this is me. I am huge. I am large. I am in charge. Whatever. Yeah. Just make sure this is up properly. This is me. Hello. This is me. This is my body, and I'm no longer ashamed because God, it's so boring to be ashamed of who you are. It's boring and it's exhausting and it takes so much effort out of you to have to defend yourself, to have to spend all this crap time and a ton of money watching what you eat. I'm at this point in my life. I just want to enjoy myself. I really don't care. I just want to enjoy myself. Oh, okay. There you go. That's me. I'd leave it there, but like I'm not comfortable with my boobs hanging out here. But yeah, so I just want to enjoy myself, and because I'm 27, I feel like I'm in my 40s because I'm so exhausted. Just trying to stop myself from thinking I'm a piece of crap because I don't look a certain way. I can't understand how we focus so much on what people look like and not on what they're capable of. Because I feel like we would see a world full of amazing, phenomenal, talented people. if we just gave people a chance, not based on their looks, if we stop being surprised if someone is like typically or classically beautiful, and if we stop being surprised with someone's talent as well when they are typically not classically beautiful, you know? So, yeah. And I think that giving people a chance is just so important. But yeah, so that's me. That's my body. I do not care if you've got an opinion about it because, hey, this is just a body. Like, really, there's nothing else to it. It's just a body. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that because I'll probably get demonetized before getting monetized. Okie dokie. So, yeah. Well, you might ask yourself, what do I eat? And a cynical person might be like, yeah, you probably binge eat a lot. No, I do not. I try not to eat chocolates because I'm a responsible adult. And I understand that once you have an addiction for something, putting yourself in that space all the time is not good, even if it's as simple as chocolate. So I try and avoid those things now. Not because I don't want to have them, but because I have a problem with them. And occasionally I'll get a chocolate, but it will be like just that one. It won't be like this chocolate, that chocolate, that chocolate, because I'm at that point. And I do call it an addiction because for me, at least in my opinion, I'm sure the definition is out there somewhere. An addiction is something that you use to numb the pain of something or to help you cope with something. And chocolate was there to help me cope with the feelings of being less than. It was there to help me cope with um, feeling like my parents didn't love me and didn't care about me because I looked a certain way, because that's exactly what I felt. So I don't eat chocolate and stuff like that very often. I will if I want to. That's just I'm just making that clear. But I don't. And I, I what's crazy is I actually really like eating healthier foods. So like last night for dinner, sorry, I'm not too sure if it can qualify as like a healthier food, but last night for dinner I made some pancakes, and then with the pancakes we had some tuna and tomatoes, and I put some mayonnaise in it, and some spices and herbs, and we had some lettuce with it, and I just kind of like put it in a bowl and just mixed it all up together, and that was the filling for the pancakes, and that's how we eat in my house. We like to eat light meals. We don't eat a lot of red meat. Um, and that's probably a problem. but but we like to eat light meals. My son likes red meat though, so occasionally I'll make like a mince pasta or something, or maybe just like I like making tomato brie and butternut or pumpkin brie. Delicious, absolutely love those. Maybe I'll make some cooking videos in the future. But yeah, so that's what we like to eat. I eat whatever it is that I want to that makes me happy, unless it is a sweet or chocolate or something that is being used that I have to acknowledge that I'm using to like cloak my emotions or anything. So that's what I avoid. So in a moment where I've done something that warrants a reward, I'll go and get myself something. But I don't just go out when I feel low. I will rather not do that because I don't want anything to be a crutch in a sense. And yeah, so we eat really healthy. I kind of love salad. I love it because it's like delicious and so fresh. And in my opinion, I don't really eat much other things where I don't feel like refreshed after eating them. I'm not a huge fan of those kind of things. So yeah, mostly like salad type things, quick and easy to prepare as well. Not very heavy meals in a sense. And that's really what I think everybody should eat. Just whatever it is you want, as long as it's not something that is a like an emotional crutch for you, because then I think that that's a problem. So I think everybody should just eat what they want anyway. And yeah, so I don't know if this is spoken about a lot, but I've seen a lot of plus size people trying to jump on this whole exercise bandwagon, and I think that that's great. And they're also saying that whatever size they are healthy. I 110% agree with that. But there are some people that are like, I need to do exercise for weight loss, or I don't want to do exercise for weight loss, or whatever it is, or I don't want to do exercise and lose weight, or I don't want to do exercise because I'm going to lose weight. Yeah, there's all different types of categories. Personally, I think that you should just do what makes you happy, but there is a very clear distinction when it comes to certain exercise. For example, you can do a ton of yoga, but you're not necessarily going to lose a lot of weight because that kind of exercise is not focused on that weight loss, uh, like like that weight loss thing. I don't know if I'm making it too soft or too loud. Anyway, yeah. So yoga is not really focused on that weight loss thing. And I think that if you're gonna try and do yoga to lose a lot of weight loss, there are some yoga things that you can do, but you're not gonna receive maximum impact. And if you are exercising to lose weight and you don't see that scale going down in the way that you intend to see it go down, you're probably gonna feel a little bit down at the end of the day. And I definitely wouldn't blame you for that. But I just think that you need to be aware of the type of exercise that you're doing. Your best bet is to do a lot of cardio and a lot of running stuff, which sucks and it's really hard on your knees and your ankles and all those things like that, which is already not so great because your knees and your ankles often are suffering if you are a larger weight already. Um, yeah. I don't know why I feel out of breath right now. Anyway, yeah, so I think that you should just a good idea would be to like ask around in the community, ask people what kind of exercises they are doing. Um, for me personally, I am learning to dance now because, like I said before, that the weight loss thing or the stigma attached to the weight and the way that I felt insulted about my own body made me not very conscious of the amount of space that I take up and made me feel uncomfortable when doing things like dancing because I always felt that someone was gonna poke fun at me, someone was gonna say something hurtful, and it would be just a completely awful experience. And so, because I preempted that, I really didn't do things that now make me so incredibly happy. And I really regret that. I regret not doing those things that make me happy because I was afraid someone was going to say something. But no regrets here because that was in the past. I was a different person then, and I'm a much better person now. I would hope. I would like to think so. So yeah, and so what I'm doing now is the things that I do is I just do things that make me happy. And if that's dance, then I'm gonna learn to dance. And yeah, I'm doing a lot more things that are like more active and stuff because I've just decided I'm so tired of being ashamed of who I am. I'm tired. It's exhausting. I'm tired, and I just want to be happy. And I mentioned this before, so I've decided that I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna take the reins of my own life and just do. So what if somebody says something? It's gonna be fine. That's one person, and I don't care. So yeah, it's actually really hard to develop this really tough shell. But once you do, you start saying to yourself, hmm, I actually deserve to be happy. I deserve it. Like I owe it to me. It's like I owe it to me to make sure that I can be happy. And no one has the right to take that away from me. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. Okay, okay. So before I end up, I think we should operate. Yeah. Okay, okay. So our scripture of the day is from 2 Samuel 2, verse 17, which says, a fierce battle followed that day, and Abner and the men of Israel were defeated by the forces of David. And why that scripture is like so, how do I say? Like so, I wouldn't say apparent, but like why it applies so much to today is because sometimes you have to fight a battle, right? That battle sometimes has to be battled against yourself or your perception of yourself or other people's perception of you or you even letting those negative comments and stuff come in. And so I think that when it comes to the scripture of the day, right? The scripture actually says that They were defeated by the forces of David, and you should know David is by now if you're a Christian. But David was like on the side of God and on the side of being righteous and doing the right thing. And so, in a sense, in my opinion, what the scripture of the day is talking about is that if you are doing the right thing, if you are being honest, if you are following God, and if you are making good choices about yourself in your life, obviously, whether or not you're a Christian in that sense, then things will go well with you. Just do the right thing. And we owe it to ourselves to do the right thing to ourselves as well. I like to say, treat yourself as if you were your own friend. And for a long time, I had it. For a long time, I did not be a good friend to myself. And that is changing now. And I'm really happy about it. I'm being a good friend to me, or at least I'm trying to be. And I'm trying to make some new friends along the way and to chat with more people and just really just enjoy life because I'm freaking young. I'm still young, or at least I like to think so. And I still got some mileage left in me. Yeah, I've still got some things left to do with my life, and so I'm really proud of that. Next week for the stream on Friday, I'm gonna try and see if I can do the dancing thing. I'm gonna have to try and see how I can set it up, and yeah, we'll just have to see. So if I can do things the way that I intend to, and then yeah, then I'll just set up the stream the way that I think, and then you can maybe see me dance and make fun of it. I don't know. My hope really is that me trying will encourage you to try. So if you are wanting to become a YouTuber, if you like YouTube, if you like TikTok, whatever it is, just try. You have something valuable to offer everyone, no matter what you look like. And you're gonna have to get this thick skin about you, right? Um, think of a Cinnamon Toast Ken and PewDiePie, who are some of my favorite YouTubers. They said on one stream that if you are in the public sphere, you have to be prepared for backlash. And I have to say, I couldn't agree more. You have to be prepared for that negativity. I don't think anyone has faced as much backlash probably as PewDiePie. A lot of it well deserved. But I don't think that there's anyone that has faced that much backlash. Like on the YouTube platform, it was across history, I'm sure there have been. But PewDiePie had to gain thick skin because he could have been like, screw it, I'm afraid, I want to give up, I don't want to be a part of YouTube anymore. But he didn't. He's still here, and today he's the platform's biggest single individual content creator because he worked hard and because everybody else supported him because he had a voice that is valuable. So before I leave, I just want to tell you, you have a voice that is valuable. Your voice is incredibly valuable. And so you need to take that battle to your own emotions. You need to take that battle to your mind and into that sphere so that you can win against your own emotions and against the negativity that you're creating in your own mind and body. You need to win that so that you can create and do the things that you need to do that you were created to do. If you've got the skill, if you've got the talent, you were created to do it. So do it. Okay, just do it. I know that's a Nike thing, but whatever. Those are just words, Nike. Don't come at me. But yeah, so do it. Be bold, be brave, be courageous because you were created to do those things and have courage. And there's a lot of people out there that are scared just like you. And maybe you speaking up gives them a voice. But be prepared for the backlash, be prepared for people telling you how to live. It's just how things are. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you have a phenomenal day further. There will be a video out later. Thank you. Bye.